video. Before we start this video, I want to say this is my second time actually recording this video. So, if anything's a little rushed, you know, because it's my second time recording it, and if you are a YouTuber, you know, recording things multiple times, very annoying. But let's get into it. So, like every day, I have a story time for you guys, and today's story time is actually a pretty short one, and I mean, it's short and sweet. All right, it's a short, sweet story time. Let's get into it. So, today's story time is about a crazy bathroom fight that I experienced, and the story time took place at like a pretty uneventful point in my life. So the story time takes place back when I was 11. So let's just get into it. Now, when I was 11, I basically used to always hang out with this, like, a friend of mine and his older sister. She was like 17, and I still know them to this day too. He actually is one of the reasons why I even started a YouTube channel, because he had reminded me of this story. But yeah, so basically, let's just hop into the story. So this story time, like I said, it takes place when I was 11, and yeah. Before we start the rest of this story, I just want to say I'm extremely sorry, but I got an older model PlayStation, so of course you can hear it having an asthma attack in the background. But enjoy the video. Him and his sister, like, whenever I'd like stay over, on the last day, they'd always take me to this local restaurant, which was like, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of ghetto, but yeah, they used to take me to a local restaurant, and basically they'd we'd get some food, we all hang out, laugh about things that happened and stuff, and stuff like that. We just used to laugh, joke, all of that. So when we were doing this, right, one day, my bad, y'all. But yeah, when we were doing this one day, basically, alright, so we're gonna give them names. So we're gonna we'll call my friend David, and we'll call his his older sister Janice. So David was a very big vapor. He liked vaping a whole lot. He'd vape a whole lot, and so because of that, whenever he was in public and he wanted to vape, he basically have to go to the bathroom or whatever. So one day, right, me, David, and a couple other people were all basically chilling, relaxing, all of that, and and so while we were relaxing, I basically David was like, look, I'm about to go vape, you want to come with me? And I used to always come with him, just because he would always be real bored, because it'd be he'd be vaping and there was no one to really talk to, so I guess he couldn't really enjoy the feelings of vaping or whatever. So what he'd do is he'd always ask me hey, you wanna come with me? So this day I was like, you know what, sure. So I go with him, right? And we go into his bathroom, and instantly I just remember David walked in first, and then he when I went to go walk in, David pulled my arm. Now he pulled my arm, it was kind of hey, what are you doing? Why are you pulling my arm? The typical stuff, why are you pulling my arm? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. And he was just bro, look. So when he tells me look, I just see two grown. So yeah, we walk into the bathroom, right, and we see the two people fighting or whatever. So when we see them fighting, we kind of go from chilling, going from the expectation of just chilling while he vaping or whatever, to to like me basically being like, look, like they fighting. I'm about to watch this. So, you know, David, he still didn't forget like what he was in there for. So, you know, he still was vaping, and you know, I had no problem with that. That's what we came there for. So, you know, he's vaping or whatever, and they're fighting. I mean, they're going at it, bro. Like, they were like sitting there, like throwing like serious punches to each other. At first, I thought it was just like, you know, a slap box or something, but no, they were serious about that fight. Like, they must have really not liked each other. So, you know, they're fighting and their friends are like sitting there surrounding them, but like we can still see the fight. You can obviously tell it's a fight. And so yeah, so they're fighting. He's vaping. So like it's kind of getting smoky or whatever. I think one of the guys actually tried to tell him to stop, and he was like, no, because you know that's his vape, and you can't tell him what to do. You're not his parent. So yeah, so while all this is happening, what everyone didn't know is that there was actually a security guard who like was basically watching us like on the camera, like going to the bathroom one by one, and I guess he like predicted that it was a fight because basically he like came in. He came into the store, right? Well, not into the store, but into the bathroom. And he immediately was just like, everyone get out the store. And like, I was like, okay. So, you know, everyone starts like leaving the bathroom, trying to get out the store. And, you know, I'm doing the same thing. I'm leaving the bathroom, you know, getting out the store or whatever. And as I'm doing this, I actually remember while I was doing this, I remember like his sister basically like looked at us and was like, what's going on? Basically, we told her what happened. She was like, oh, okay. So, you know, we got our food, we paid for our food and everything, and then we left the store. And we told her like the rest of the story about like everything like that, and how like these two guys were literally just like sitting there fighting, just in the public bathroom. I'm pretty sure they either like knew each other or they actually like met each other at that store, like at the not store, restaurant, and just started fighting. Like it was just hilarious to me. So yeah, and yeah, that's really it, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And let me see you guys in the next video. Woo!